Tell you which one it is, and you better not. And so I told her, and she said, we're safe. So I want to tell you a story about moving beyond fear. It's a story about a young boy named David. And when David turned 17, 2 weeks after he turned 17, he was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes. And he went into a rage. You can understand it, can't you? The prime of his life. And now he's got diabetes. And what he did, he refused to take his insulin. He refused to stay on the diet. He went out binge drinking. And he did this for months. And it drove his parents, obviously, to distraction, and they were distraught. So they sent him to Rachel. And she worked with him for 6 months. And there wasn't anything, not much improvement. And then one day he came in, and Rachel said this was really surprising to her because he wasn't a very spiritual young guy. And he said, I had a dream, and I want to tell you about my dream. And this was it. He dreamt he was in a room with a statue of the Buddha. And it wasn't a real big statue. And the distinguishing characteristics were the Buddha had a young face, so David related. It was like a contemporary. And he had this peaceful countenance on his face. And in this dream, David was able to just look at him and relate to him. And for the first time in months, maybe a year, David was at peace. He felt the serenity from the statue. And he was there just feeling this peace, feeling this ease. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a dagger came from behind him and embedded itself deep in the Buddha's heart. And he was distraught. He started to weep. And he asked out loud in the dream, why does life have to be like this? And very gradually, in fact, he didn't even notice it at first. It was imperceptible. Something about the Buddha changed, and it wasn't the Buddha's face. It remained calm. It began to grow and grow and grow until it filled up almost the entire room. And then David got it.